Hello Internet, welcome back to the Waifus. I'm Sefi and today we're going to be talking about the next event, who is the character and her kit. Now, before we start, like always, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to help me grow the channel, and you can also support my content with the links in the description down below. So, some of you already might know this, some of you might not, but the next character we are getting is Rosanna right here. We are getting her the 1st of June supposedly, so she will be overlapping a little bit with Nor because she has 11 days left and she's going to be around when Black Banner finishes. Now, she's going to be a PvP unit. I will check her kit in a second. I will make a pre-analysis video when they release the official kit. Not yet, but it's finally a PvP unit. I don't like PvP, but it's nice that we get some variety because from Cherry Blossom, we haven't gotten any new PvP units. It's been, Cherry Blossom and License to Kill, you could argue they could be used on some niche teams, but still they are mostly PvE. Overson was Dorothy and now Bunny. Both of the units, both of the Bunny girls are more tailored towards PvE than they are to PvP, even though Blanc is pretty good in PvP. Also, before anyone says anything about the Nikke event, with Nier on the bottom right, it seems we're getting to be an two like as main characters, and then another free character we still don't know. That should be taken with like a super grain of salt, even though it's kind of obvious we are going to get 2B. We don't know who the other two characters are. So until we are sure the next event, thanks to the leaks, is going to be Nier, I will not be preparing to save for a specific unit that you see around. Let's go back to Rosanna. Now that said, let's check Rosanna's kit because it's already available on .gg. Shout out to them. So she's going to be a Tetra unit. We have gotten literally way too many Tetra units. Elysion needs some love. My god, let's go here actually to the Wikipedia, because if you come here and you filter and you go to right now Elysion, we still have gotten nothing new. Yeah, well, we got Helm, and I think that's it, right? No new units since the game started, only 2. Tetra has gotten way too many units. Now, that said, let's check her kit, because again, it's quite interesting. She's basically going to be a Berserk unit. The more units on your team that dies, the stronger she gets. So she's a Tetra Attacker Electric Burst 1. Now, skill number 1 is going to be On the Lamb. Activates after landing 120 normal attacks. They really love using 120 for some reason. Affects herself, Concealment. Prevents self from being the target of single target attacks for 10 seconds. Loses effect when the caster takes damage. Critical damage increased by 22% for 10 seconds. This is a new skill effect that we are getting. Concealment. Looks pretty nice. We'll see how it works in PvP, if it's completely broken, or you can actually play against her without worrying too much. Then we have a skill number 2, Capo dei Capi, which activates at the start of the battle, affects herself invincible for 5 seconds. Also activates when any Nikke is out of action, affects herself. Frenzy attack increased by 24.31%, stacks up to 9 times and lasts for 30 seconds. This skill, I'm 100% sure it's going to make some stupid meta where you go with Rosanna and 4 level 1 units, you let them all die instantly, and then Rosanna, because she's invincible for the first 5 seconds, she will get an increase of 96% increase because it stacks up to 9 times. You could even go with someone who revives, and she will just nuke the enemy team. Now, obviously, this is not going to work always, but I'm almost sure someone is going to find a way to make this team viable. If you have any ideas on how this skill could be used on PvP, please do let me know in the comments, because like I said earlier, I'm not an expert in PvP, I just do it for my daily missions and that's it. So any help is always appreciated. This is going to be the strongest part on her kit, in my opinion. It's going to be quite amazing, and also her burst skill has 2 attacks combined with a decent burst percentage actually. So Vendetta cooldown 40 seconds, affects 2 attackers enemy units, dealing 600% of attack, and then affects the same target when in concealment status, dealing another 600 of attack as additional damage. So if you can land this with concealment active, she will be dealing 1200% attack as damage, which is insane. And then affects all attacker allies, increase critical rate 2% for 15 seconds. I actually think this line here is a typo and it's not 2%. I think that's way too low, but we'll have to wait and see the official kit. Now, again, she looks like a PvP unit, so for the review, I will be asking for help for my friend Gacha, because he is the one that actually understands PvP in our server. I was thinking on creating a section on the website for PvP, but again, I will not be running it myself because I'm not an expert and I don't really enjoy PvP in this game. That said, Rosanna looks amazing. Honestly, she looks super nice. I do have some pulls ready for her. I think we have what? So right now we have 5 multis prepared for her, and I will probably be getting 2 more multis, one with the login event, one on the event shop, and then if needed, I can buy the $20 package for another 2. So around 10 multis. I don't want to spend 10 multis on her though, because again, she's a PvP unit, so she's just for collection for me. So hopefully I don't have to spend more than 5-6 multis. If it's more than that, I'm probably not going. I will be getting the extra pulls, but saving them for the next event. We don't know what the next event is going to be. If I had to bet, it's going to be summer, but again, we don't know. Summer is going to be a really cool event because we are getting a lot of skins and a lot of we are getting 1 limited unit and some skins. We don't know if it's going to be 2 limiteds, hopefully this is 1, but if they can make money out of summer skins and units, they will probably be doing that. So we'll see how that goes. Now that said about Rosanna, probably some of you already saw it, but we are probably getting also a skin for Sakura. I'm guessing the event is going to involve, well, Sakura, Rosanna, and also Moran. Moran is still on NPC jail. We are not getting her, sadly. When it comes to the skin itself, again, you can find it just by using the Nikke hashtag on Twitter, not information that's hidden or super hard to access. So this is the skin supposedly we are getting, and as you can see, Sakura is going to become Naruto, is going to summon a frog, and that's it. I actually love the skin. I think you also can find the shooting pose. I don't care too much about that, but I really like the skin in the sense that it's funny. I really like how it looks on her. And not only that, but I think it suits her a lot. Bonus points because you cannot see it here, but they actually fixed her feet. Oh, there we go. So previously, I'm not even sure if it's still in the game, but Sakura used to have 2 left feet. For some reason, I'm not sure if they ever fixed that. Let's see here. Okay, so they actually didn't fix this in game, but they fixed that for the skin. Well, bonus points for the skin, I guess. It's not confirmed, so take it with a grain of salt. Something good also that I want to point out is I like we are having events back to back because that allows us to get more pools and more free resources. Obviously, it's also more characters, but if you're a free-to-play player, you should not be aiming to get all of them, and you should be using the wishlist system where you'll be able to obtain the Nikkes you don't have and also get more dupes for the ones that you really like. I'm still missing a lot of units myself. As you can see, I'm missing 7 Nikkes, I believe, 1 Pilgrim and 6 normals, and 1 limited, which is Miracle X, and hopefully they do rerun her because I really want to get like the full Nickepedia, but we'll see. Let me know what you think about her kit. I think it's pretty interesting. I'm glad we are getting new skills. I just hope they are not completely overpowered and they can keep the balance in the game. Lastly, to finish this video, I want to talk a little bit, like I said some videos ago, like probably a couple weeks ago, talk about leaks. I will be only making some videos on this stuff, just on what's easily accessible to everyone. So for example, if I see a post on Twitter, I will probably make a video because that's easily accessible for most people that are following the game. If it's on Discord, if it's on private communities, I will not be posting that stuff. A lot of times they don't want that stuff to be shared, so gotta respect what the data miners want to do with their content. All that said, boys, hope the video was useful. Let me know what you think about Rosanna kits. I think it's quite interesting and we'll see how that works. Good luck with your polls, degenerates, and see you in the next one.